yesterday the question about burnout, when you're, burnout at work, and then you do research and you're burning out in your research. And there are two things that come to play here. One is that when you have that kind of relationship with your supervisor and with the community within which you work, and I call that a culture of inquiry. I'm trying to develop here with us a culture of inquiry. We're inquiring into our values, we're inquiring into what matters to us, we're inquiring into how could we make our embodied knowledge public, and how can we be sure that we know what we know. So that's kind of the process that we're doing here. And if all the people in this room, if Colin wrote his story about that value of fairness and what ALARA means to him, think about that for a minute. And what if Asana wrote about what it means to her to have lived the life, wonderful life she's lived with all its problems, and how that's created the person she is today and what difference she wants to make in the world, or what matters to you in terms of children and your faith. These are all stories. Wouldn't everybody like to read all the stories? I would. That's what we're trying to do today, get you to share your embodied knowledge in an investigation.
We'd really like to just focus on, if you like, the sides of what you consider to be your practice. What is it you're doing every day that you feel you'd like to improve? And we'd like to just take you through an action reflection cycle that if you then wanted to go and do it, you've actually got the values base, you've got the inquiry process. For example, Jackie, she was working with principles, and Jackie wanted to test the validity of her explanation. And she inquired in a democratic way with her principals. She asked, I think there were about 11 or 12 principals, elected one as a chair, and Jackie subordinated her account to the responses of the principals. And that was what Jackie was doing to try to improve her own practice, bringing in democratic forms of evaluation. So if you would now, in pairs again, would you please just focus on and share that sense of the site of practice, so people understand what it is and where it is that you're really wanting to improve your practice. And then would you just, if you like, almost like gently see if you can just take each other through in the next 20 minutes, an action reflection cycle where you talk about the concerns you've got because you want to improve your practice. You've got values you hold, they're not being lived as fully as you could do, okay. What is it that you might do about it? And as you're doing it, what kind of data might you collect? So you can make a judgment about your effectiveness. And this is really important because otherwise you've just no public record to bring people in to justifying your claim of influencing anybody. Could we just be clear? Is that clear what we'd like? And we'll just stop you in about 10 minutes each so you've gone through the action reflection cycle. But do say if you're not clear.